Do you ever end the day feeling genuinely busy, but when you look back, your biggest goals barely moved? You answered emails, you handled the urgent stuff, but the things you actually care about are still on the back burner. My name is Bastian. I'm the creator of Space, and let me be clear, the problem isn't that you're not making an effort. It's that there is no connection between what you want for your life and what you do on a Tuesday morning. And that's what Space fixes. Space is built on one idea. To know what's important to you today, you need to know where you're headed. You start with your year, your big ambitions, and then you zoom in. Year to quarter, quarter to week, week to day. With Space, this is a guided process, not something you have to remember or figure out yourself. This is yearly planning. You start by setting your intention. This is really important to anchor your goals for the year. Then, you define the areas of your life. And here's a trick that I picked up from coaching. You give them a priority score. That priority score really helps you in the next step when you start planning goals for each of these areas. If you've only got one small goal on health and fitness, but you rated it a 9, perhaps you need to be more ambitious there. And if you've rated something a 4, and there's a whole bunch of items there that are really big to tackle, then maybe you should tune it down a bit. When you're ready with your plan, finalize it and commit to the plan. You do this every year, but then every quarter, you go more granular by doing quarterly planning. The process is very similar, but the thing that makes the difference is that you look at your yearly plan every quarter and decide what you want to pull in to make this quarter contribute to the goals that you've set for your year. When you finish quarterly planning, the next step is weekly planning. And this is where Space really becomes part of your daily routine. Here I'm planning next week, so it shows me what I still have open from this week. Quite a lot. I need to get busy. Space also invites you to reflect on how your week went, and this is a game changer for learning what gets in the way and what works for you. On the planning step, you're invited to add tasks. You can easily carry all open work forward, and you can look at your inbox or your quarterly plan to see how you can make this week count towards your long-term goals. The next step, and I really love this one, is the schedule. Your calendar is right here. You can see all your meetings and your tasks in one view. And you can drag tasks onto your calendar to block time for them. This does two things. It protects your important work from getting swallowed by meetings, and it's a reality check. If you realize that you're trying to squeeze 60 hours of work in a 40-hour work week, that reality check can be super helpful. I also recommend you leave some slack in your week because things will come up, and that's fine. You'll handle them in daily planning. And daily planning is just 3 minutes each morning where you're invited to reflect on how your day went. You can see what you completed and if there's anything still open. And then you can get into planning by looking at what still needs to get done this week. But of course, you can also pull up your quarterly plan to take a look. Again, just like on the week, you also have the schedule view, where Space invites you to plan time for the things that matter to you. And when you're done, commit to your schedule and get busy. Space works with whatever calendar you use. Google, Outlook, iCloud, anything that connects to your Mac or iPhone works. And your data stays yours. Everything is encrypted and stored on iCloud. There's no tracking, no analytics, no ads. All of your data is fully private. I can't read your data even if I wanted to. If you're into that, you can use AI tools and data from other sources like a journal to influence your planning, build a briefing for your day, or schedule tasks on your calendar. You can connect Claude, ChatGPT, or any other AI assistant. Space runs natively on Mac and iPhone, and it's a free download on the App Store. And just to be sure, you don't have to start with yearly planning, if that feels heavy. Plan a week first and see what that does for you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you give Space a try.